Ooh, kind of a bad feeling about precious metals, huh? Are you a little uncertain? I don't normally say buy the dip, but I did buy the dip. Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. SB here. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by, guys. All right, so before I get into today's video and show you what I did pick up locally, I gotta get this off my chest. I wasted about 10 minutes of my life watching this video, but it was clickbait, so I clicked it and I watched it, and I was pissed. Was highly ticked off, and I probably knew that I was going to be ticked off, and it really just reiterated my opinion of this individual and this content creator. Now, I'm not going to violate YouTube terms of service, okay? I don't want to do that. I don't want to also draw more attention to this individual, but I just want to make you aware that whenever you make a video or a thumbnail calling local coin stores or local coin shops scammers, that really pisses me off. And I don't normally call people out ever. But seriously, dude, you are very wrong about this. And there are so many good coin stores and coin shops out there. And you can see those videos all throughout YouTube as well. There's tons of content creators who actually do have good contacts or good videos about their coin stores. And these are these people's livelihoods you're talking about. Just because you had a bad experience at your local coin store does not mean all coin stores are scammers. So I'm not going to call Silver Stupid his real name, but he puts out videos every single day, twice a day, and he's running out of ideas. So he generalizes or summarizes all coin stores with just his one bad experience. And that is not good candor. It's not good practice to do so. You need to retract that video because you are screwing with people's livelihoods and good, honest people who are just trying to make a living. All right, so now that I got that off my chest, let me show you what I did get. All right, so I got the full ounce new type 1 gold eagle, or type 2, sorry, the half ounce type 2 gold eagle. And yes, I will promote my local coin store. I don't get a kickback, but I will promote him because he does do good business. He doesn't scam me. I'm passionate about my coin store, and I will defend them. All right, so I went ahead and I grabbed the 10th ounce American Gold Eagle. And yes, it is tiny, very, very tiny, but it is actually decent looking. So now all I have left is the quarter ounce. So I got to find the quarter ounce. And as soon as I get that, I will bring it to you. And I couldn't help but notice that he had one of my favorite coins in the case. So I grabbed that too. And it was a 2010 American Gold Buffalo. So didn't have any more of the full ounce gold eagles, but he did have this one. And since it was an older one, I had no problem buying it because the older ones, they will have already tarnished a little bit, or they would have shown copper spots. And as you can see, this one is clean. Absolutely nothing at all on this coin. So it's actually flawless and beautiful. There's no damage at all. And I paid a little bit extra to get it. But guess what? I don't have to wait a week and a half to 2 weeks to get my gold once I place my order online. And plus, I don't have to worry about package thieves. That's another good positive about buying local is, well, you already have it. You walk out the door with your bullion. That's one of the things that you have to worry about as a vendor and as a stacker is if you buy online and you do not select, signature confirmation, a package thief could take your stuff. Or my suggestion, if you don't want to pay the extra amount for your bullion, you can always open up a P.O. box and just go to the post office and pick up your belongings on the way home from work, okay? Everybody has a mobile phone nowadays, and you can get tracking pretty much easy, right? So you know when it's going to be delivered, and well, that is one of the safe ways to do it, especially if you live in a bad area. Okay, so most stackers, they keep their bullion at home, and that's one thing you should consider as far as if you are buying online. Let's get into the premise of this video, and that is the spot price. All right, so a lot of people are upset. A lot of people, I understand that. You've been told that silver is going to the moon. You've been told that gold is going to go to $3,000 an ounce. We've seen all those videos. We've seen the we've seen the antics. We've all heard that, but it's still going down, even though inflation is going up. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. The world is kind of upside down right now. You still have supply chain issues. There's so many issues out there. And to compound those issues, the end of the month, October, is coming up. And if you're, I hate bringing up politics because it always starts arguments, puts people against each other. But it's important. This one has to be discussed. And it's the debt ceiling coming up and whether or not they're going to kick the can down the road and increase the debt ceiling again. And right now they're digging in. Both sides are digging in. And it's going to be a fight. So what happens if they don't increase the debt ceiling? Well, you're probably going to see a liquidity event again, okay? And you're going to see buying opportunities. Well, I never wish for doom. I don't prepare for doom. I just prepare for saving in gold and silver. That's what I do. So if we do have a liquidity crisis once again, guess what? Will you be able to buy your bullion at cheaper prices? Not necessarily. If stocks go down, will you be able to buy those stocks? Yes, you will. So right now, the next 2 weeks, and it's not because of that, but the next 2 weeks are very, very, you need to pay attention. You need to open your eyes. You need to wake up a little bit, okay? You need to snap into it because there's some stuff going on and you really need to hone in, okay? You need to have some cash on hand. You need to have everything in order. And I'm not trying to be a doom tuber. I'm just trying to help you get prepared. And financial preparedness is one of those aspects of life if you are a prepper. And it's something that I believe in doing. Financially prepping with gold and silver is just one of the tools that I use. Now, can I predict which way this is going? No, I cannot. Nobody can. But right now, $22 silver is critical support. $1,700 gold is critical support. Now, right now, silver is sitting at $22 and some change, and gold is sitting at 17, was it 30 something? I want to say off the top of my head, I can't remember. But that is approaching critical support. And if it breaks through that, well, you won't see it stopping as far as silver until it gets to 18. Now, are bullion dealers sweating it out? It's quite possible, but they could just always leave the premiums the way that they are. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the product at that price. So if it does break through support and it does go down and you still want to buy the dip, then you're going to have to get catchy. You're going to have to look for things that you don't normally buy. You're probably going to have to buy junk silver, silver shot, or just stuff that just you don't normally buy. Or if that is stuff that you normally buy, well, you're going to want to buy more. Now, I am not a pumper. I don't believe in pumping things up. I just believe in saving. But right now, we are having kind of a moment. And this is a critical moment for the rest of the year. Now, how are you going to prepare the rest of the way? I cannot tell you. All I can tell you is that you should have cash on hand, ready to go. Invest in something or the other, depending on how this goes or how this swings. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. I'm waiting probably until Monday or Tuesday or until October before I make another purchase. Now, I do have a couple items on the way. One is to finish this set, okay? The other is a coin that came out in 2022 for next year that, well, I just wanted to get. So that's what I'm doing right now. Collectibles are holding their ground. They are staying firm. If you're still wanting to spend a weekly or monthly budget, collectibles are doing exactly fine because they're not tied to the spot price of silver and gold. So that's one way to look at it. Okay, your collectibles are doing just fine. Your bullion, on the other hand, well, the premiums are either increasing or the spot's decreasing, whichever way you want to look at it. The problem is getting it for the price that you want. But let me tell you something. If silver goes below $22, there's nothing stopping it and holding it from going under 20. And I can assure you, there's plenty of buyers for silver under $20 an ounce. I'm one of them. So stay tuned for that. Let's see how this goes. I'm not hoping for doom. I'm just looking for a better opportunity to put capital into. That's going to do it for today, guys. I really appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep grinding on your stack.